to all my beautiful Tauruses out there. Welcome to your March reading. And you guys can also watch your sun, moon, and rising sign for a more accurate prediction of your March. But I'm super excited. If you're new here, welcome to Intuitive Affinity and welcome to the fam. But if you're a reoccurring visitor, welcome back. So we're going to start off with some Moonology oracle cards for you guys, Taurus. Okay, so we have a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. This could mean a time to give for yourself as well, not just give to others, but also give yourself some self-love, and give yourself that, sometimes like you just need to do what you want to do. Like give yourself the ability to change and transform and not just be stuck to a schedule every day, break out of your routines, stuff like that. Okay, then we have full moon in Taurus. There we go. Hello, Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Aha. So, Taurus, maybe you guys have been thinking about doing something. Maybe you've had a spark of a passion in a certain area, or you've really been wanting to do something, but maybe you haven't really set the groundwork for it yet or built a foundation. I kind of get the sense that you guys have been wanting to expand or just do something, but like something is kind of stopping you from doing it. It says full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. So maybe there's like a current cycle going on in your life that maybe you've been working at. This could also be like just things that you've been dealing with that have kind of been stopping you from going on a next step in your path. And I feel like in March, you will really kind of break free of these chains. Maybe you will break free of just like, it could be mental repetition. It could be a situation where you're just afraid to step out of your comfort zone. I definitely see for you guys that a conclusion with some sort of cycle is in reach. And I feel like you do have a lot of dreams and maybe they do need a practical plan. Yes, I was hoping this card would come out. We have fixed moon, hold your vision. So definitely stay inspired, Taurus. I feel like this is your sign or this is your message to kind of understand that your inspiration is such a beautiful thing or your dreams are such a beautiful thing. So maybe some of you guys need to hear that out there, that your dreams just need a plan. They are more than achievable. You can do anything you want in this world. You can achieve anything you want. So maybe that's a message that you guys need to hear. Let's get some more oracle cards before we jump into tarot, just to get a better idea of your March. Yep. We have new life and we have round and round, you guys. So new life, I feel like you guys will maybe have a rebirth this coming March. I feel like you're discovering what you really want in this world, and I feel like you just want to feel new. I'm getting the sense that you just want to have these new, like, I just got the image of like changing your style or changing your hair in some way or just doing something new with your makeup if you're a girl, but if you're a boy, it could be your style. It could be, the way you act, the way you talk, just doing something new, doing things that make you feel vibrant and have a new energy for life. So I'm definitely getting that sense that you guys want to go on some sort of new journey and kind of almost make yourselves feel new again. And then we have round and round 25. So this kind of talks about the cycles of life, kind of like the good and the bad, just things come and go, and like life, everything's all connected. We all go around and round, and there's fate involved. So I feel like for you guys, this is kind of a symbol that I feel like you guys have been maybe waking up to that, like waking up to the idea more that things come and go, friends come and go, things in your life will change. However, I think you're getting more comfortable with the fact of change. It's kind of like what I'm hearing. I think you are understanding the depths of what everything means. Maybe you've had a situation where you have thought of the past or something and you're like, oh, I understand now why that happened. Like maybe you're having those moments of like something happened and now I get it. Like now I understand why that happened. Like the round and round of the universe, So I definitely feel that. Let's get some tarot cards for you guys. Taurus. King of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys, this could have to do with work. You guys could be excited about some sort of job. I feel like I'm getting the sense that you Taurus people have something that you want, or like maybe you have a career and we have the Ace of Wands, a lot of Wands energy, a lot of fire energy here. So I feel like you guys like know what you want at this point in your life. Maybe this like quarantine and everything has kind of taught you a lot of things about yourself. Maybe you've been like journaling more or really just figuring things out. I feel like things have been exposing themselves to you, like new ideas, but not even just new ideas, just new realizations about life or about the people in your life. Like I feel like you're just really in a spot where you guys are figuring this all out. And I feel like for you, March will be a month where you kind of, get on your feet, where you get that practical plan to be like, all right, like, let's do this thing, like I feel like you have the mental capacity at this point to do, I mean, everyone has the mental capacity to do anything, but I feel like you guys are mentally there. You're at that point where you're like, okay, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready for new. I'm ready, like, I'm healed from something, or, you're just like at this point where you're like, I literally just see you like on the edge of a cliff and you're just like, I'm ready to jump. Like, let's do it, and maybe you need that plan. You need a practical plan in order to fall safely, if you get my metaphor, but like you're there, like you're on the edge of the cliff. You have these new realizations, these new ideas. And then we have the Lovers. Oh, we have the Lovers and we have the Ace of Cups. You guys, this is beautiful. Maybe you guys are also, like I was just saying, on the verge of meeting someone or meeting a new love interest, or maybe you're finally in a place where you're just like ready for love. You're like, I did all the healing. I'm ready to receive. Your cup is, this is talking about abundance and just overflowing wealth, like tangible wealth, not just money or not just like material world things, but just overflowing with like love and abundance and acceptance. So I feel like you are definitely reaching, wow, this is beautiful. Taurus, you have a very positive and beautiful month looking up, because I feel like you guys are just at this point where you're like, I'm ready to receive. Like, okay, it's my turn. Like, give it to me. Like, so maybe, I don't know, I'm just getting this huge receiving energy. Maybe the practical plan message is important for some of you guys, to just make sure to think before you act, think about your decisions, think about how you really want to get to where your head is, because I feel like your mind is there. Maybe you guys have been visualizing a lot of what you want. Maybe you've been thinking a lot about what you want, but you just need that plan, and you just need that practical plan of like, okay, if this happens, what would I do? Or if a new person comes into my life, like, how do I really want a relationship in my life to be? What are the healthy boundaries I need to set? What are the intentions that I want to set with a new person? Like, am I ready for a relationship? Just like stuff like that. So, and if you're already in a relationship, this could just mean that it's developing further, and you're kind of at that point where maybe the two of you want something new, or you just want something new and exciting, and you kind of want to create, or maybe you guys have a brand new idea together relating to your career or relating to a passion project. I'm also sensing, like, if you are in a relationship, I'm sensing a renewal energy of, like, you're finally starting to realize, like, okay, like, do I know everything about you, or is there more to learn? Like, you're kind of, like, at this state where you're, like, we need to just, like, feel young again, or we need to feel like we just met each other again. So it might start a whole new kind of, like, romantic cycle with you and your person. And if, like I said, if you are single, then maybe you are getting to that tipping point where you are ready for this. You are ready for love, and something. Could also mean friendship. Lovers doesn't always have to mean love. It's however it resonates with you. Could also mean just like collaboration with someone. And because we do have a lot of, we have the fire energy. We have a wide spread of energy. We have the King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. So I feel like it could be really anything in your life. I'm not getting a heavy message one way or the other, whether it's career, love, finances, but it could be anything. But I definitely think, like, this new cycle will begin with someone, whether it is a work situation and you just are collaborating, or you meet like a mentor, or, it is a love situation, or it is a friend situation. But there's a new cycle beginning is kind of what I'm sensing here. And it's a very beautiful cycle. Then we have Temperance. I was thinking about Temperance for you guys because I was like, they're ready, but like they're impatient. Like something's going on here. So yeah, we have Temperance. So yeah, y'all are like maybe have been a little impatient with waiting for love, waiting for this new opportunity. Like I said, you're there in your mind. You've been thinking about this a lot, or you've been like wondering about this a lot, but I definitely think that, you know, patience and I think it's also important to know, because Temperance can also mean like messages from your spirit guides, messages from your angels, support overall from the universe. And it's also a beautiful message that you guys are supported and they're there for you along the journey. So this could be a sign that you guys are on the right path, or whatever your thoughts have been, they're not just thoughts. Like you are actively creating your own reality. You are actively seeking better and more. And when your mind's already there, like I said, you're on the cliff. All you need is a practical plan and you're golden. So Taurus, I definitely feel like you guys are supported. Okay, I feel called to this one. Yep. We have the Tower. We have the Tower. We have the Two of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Sun. So I'll show you guys these cards. We have the Sun. We have the Ace of Pentacles. These are such beautiful cards. We have the Two of Swords and the Tower, and these came out together, and I definitely sense that there has been some like self-inflicted, like with the Tower moment, kind of like maybe you're resisting change a little bit, or it's kind of been up in your head like, oh, I want to do this thing, like I said, but you're not really taking the steps to get there. So it could definitely be something with that, but I don't think it's anything to worry about because you have all of this inspiring and beautiful energy with the Sun, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the King of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are entering this new phase of your life. This could represent also just like limiting beliefs, you know, impatience, kind of like I said, resisting change, resisting, you know, something happening in your life. But I feel like change needs to happen. Maybe you also are questioning things, why things changed, why you're not friends with someone anymore, why something's happening in your life. And that could be real thoughts that are going through your head, and just know that this is letting you know that, you know, change has to happen for a reason. Sometimes in life, my beautiful Tauruses out there, we need these Tower moments. Sometimes these Tower moments are the most important, because if our life was just good all the time and there was no change, if there was no stripping away the old, there'd be no welcoming the new. So sometimes these Tower moments are the most essential moments for you guys to really learn a lot of lessons, to learn what matters to you, what doesn't matter to you. So it's kind of like, it's a huge realization. It's a huge wake-up call. And I never ever have seen the Tower as a negative card. I actually love the Tower because I think we all have those Tower moments, and sometimes they can be larger than others, but sometimes it can be small too, just like a quick realization or like a quick change, and you're like, oh my god, like I just realized that about my life, or like, what am I doing? You know, it's kind of like those moments where you just stop and you're like, well, why am I doing this? Or like, what's going on? You know, like you just have to figure yourself out. And I feel like the Tower always like speaks to me in that way. And I feel like for you guys, it's speaking to me in that way as well, because I feel like it's just, you know, it's just you're figuring things out, or you were figuring things out, and you're mentally there. You just, you know, maybe you've been having some illusions or some thoughts like surrounding this situation, but I feel like overall you guys have been doing such a good job. And I feel like Taurus in general, you're very good at stripping things away. You're very good at assessing these Tower moments and being like, okay, what do I need to change? What do I need to do to move forward? How can I heal? What can I do better? You guys, I feel like, are very grounded in that way. You're very realistic. So I feel like you guys have no problem facing these Tower moments. I feel like you're not even really emotional about it. It's kind of just like, all right, like, here we go. Like, it is what it is, but like, let's figure it out. Like, I don't know what's going on, or like you need a practical plan. So I feel like it's just encouraging you that all of this is, you know, coming for you in March. And I feel like you will have such a tremendous like shift in March. I feel like you guys will definitely, like, we're ending here on the Sun card. I feel like this will really ignite in March. And I feel like you'll start like having some realizations more often. You could have them throughout March more, but all it's doing is getting you closer to this practical plan. That's all it is, you know, like all it's doing is actually getting you closer to your goals. And I feel like it's hard for people to recognize that. But tower moments in your life get you closer to your goals because they strip away the old, and without these moments, you would not be able to progress. You would not be able to choose the right path, you know? So these are actually very important. So I just see you in March kind of figuring that out a little more. And yeah, let's get some more oracle cards for you guys. All right, Taurus. Let's see what else we have for you. We have the activated ally. It's funny because we also had temperance, which I said could be support from the universe. The activated ally talks about you're supported from the universe. You have that. You have allies surrounding you. You have people pushing you on your right path, whether it's, you know, friends in your life, people in the physical realm, but also in the spiritual realm that's like watching out for you and pushing you on a path that you're meant to be on. We have a light grows brighter only by lighting another. Ooh. Number 2. Could be seeing 2s a lot. Could be seeing 2s a lot in March. Wow, that's a beautiful message. A light grows brighter only by lighting another. Taurus, I think maybe because you're activating this new potential, I'm hearing this word activating a lot. So I feel like that's definitely a theme that I'm supposed to display to you guys is like activating. You are activating something. You are activating these tower moments. And the interesting part is, I will explain this to you. Sometimes when you're having tower moments constantly in your life and you're activating them, you are actually more powerful for activating them faster, because if you weren't a strong individual, or if you weren't actively manifesting, if you weren't actively like believing in something or believing that you could change or visualizing, like we said before, what you want, you actually don't activate these tower moments as fast. So you activate the tower moments when you are ready to expand, when you are ready to, you know, grow, and it's actually beautiful. And I feel like you have allies surrounding you right now because you are activating that part of yourself. And a light grows brighter only by lighting another. I feel like this is just speaking to me about, you know, like activating. You're just like, maybe you're like also kind of like a shadow in other people. You might find yourself one of those people who, if you talk to someone or they're just like, oh, I needed to hear that, or like, oh, I'm so glad I met you, or like something like that, because I feel like you guys definitely like, you plant seeds in other people as well. You almost activate other people, or you activate other people's shadow work, which sometimes can be a good thing. Sometimes other people can perceive it to be a bad thing, but sometimes you like, it's almost like a way to say it is like trigger other people, but not necessarily in a bad way. It doesn't have to be. It can be you know, in a good way, but I feel like that's how you grow too, because you activate other people and you activate yourself. You activate, you know, these tower moments in your life, and your light grows brighter because you're activating others and you're activating other people. So that's kind of the message that I'm getting. It might relate to some of you guys differently if that's a message that you need to hear. So close your eyes to open your heart. Beautiful. The number 7. You could be seeing a lot of 7s. You decided to wake up, or else why did you draw me? And for you guys in this situation, I know this card is kind of like for the reader. Oh, I just dropped it. Sorry, guys. You decided to wake up, or else why did you draw me? It's kind of like for you guys, it could be you decided to wake up, or why did you click on this video? You know what I mean? So you're clearly, you know, curious about something, or you're clearly like wondering about something. And it's funny because like I said, I feel like mentally you just are at this level where you're very aware of things. You're very just mentally activated. It's like, I keep getting this picture of your mind is so sharp right now, and in a way where you know what you want, you know the direction you want to go. And it's just such a beautiful thing. And close your eyes and open your heart. So I don't know. I think a lot of you need to hear the message that you're okay, you're doing good. Maybe some of you are being hard on yourselves and you're just like, you know, like, okay, I'm mentally here, but like, where is it in the physical, or where is it in my reality? But you guys are doing good. Like, you decided to wake up, or else why did you click on this video or whatever? Like, take the little victories. Like, that's so important. So, like, understand, even if, like, I just feel like you guys, some of you guys need to hear this right now, is like, when you have these little victories, or when you're mentally in a place where you're visualizing and stuff, a lot of times in the physical realm, if you're not seeing results, you can be hard on yourself, or you can be down. But this is saying, like, the fact that you're even there, like, take a second, seriously, like, pause and meditate and just realize, like, I'm actually having these thoughts though. Like, my mental is, like, definitely on point. Like, I definitely know what I want. Like, you know, celebrate that. Celebrate how far you've come already in your life. Celebrate the little victories. Close your eyes to open your heart. Open your heart to what is already happening for you, because you didn't get there by accident. Your thoughts didn't get there by accident. So even if you're not technically, like, seeing results in the physical, or you're not seeing a huge shift, you know, just know that you're already doing so well for yourself. You're already just, you know, beaming. You're a beaming light, Taurus. Like, you guys are. Just, like, appreciate the little victories that you're having, and appreciate where you are in your life currently. I'm sorry if you guys can't see these cards. But you're already, like, you know, you're already doing it. If your mentality is there, you're already there, Taurus. And I want you guys to appreciate that, and I want you guys to see that in yourself. Okay, so then we have, let's see what abundance is coming for you guys. So we have the Divine Abundance Oracle, I believe it's called. So Taurus. Yep. We have trust. Allow me, Divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. And we have a butterfly. Butterflies may be significant to you. Transformation, just with the Tower. I'm not surprised that we're seeing the butterfly. Trust. Trust that this is all going to work out. Give yourself a break. If your mentality is already there, you're halfway there, you know? Just appreciate that. Just sit with yourself, like I was just saying, and say, all right, like, I did it. Like, I'm here. I just need to trust now. That's all I need to do. And I'm happy for the position that I'm in. I'm happy that I have this knowledge and this information. I'm happy that I've been divinely guided, or maybe, like I said, this is your spirit guides and angels pushing you on a path. And what's so beautiful is we have signs. Instincts are messages from the inner divine. You guys are seeing signs. You guys are being guided right now. I just got the chills. You guys are definitely being guided right now. And definitely, you're, like I said, activating those signs and signals. You may be activating these Tower moments, but that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. So, wow. We're going to get you an animal oracle to end your reading, because they're so fun to end a reading. But, wow, Taurus. We have the Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. It is, and it's time for a practical plan, like we were talking about earlier. But I really think it's time for a deep dive into your soul and understanding, like, all right, I need to cut myself some slack sometimes. I'm hearing that message for you guys, that, you know, you just need to relax and, like, cut yourself some slack and understand that you're in an okay spot for all of this to happen. Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. We have trust again. We have the message of trust. I really feel like you guys need to trust yourselves, trust your journey, trust your path, trust in divine detours. Like I said, if it's not happening in the physical realm right now, do not worry about it. It is going to happen, because you are divinely guided. Oh, wow. And then we also have the Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Trust, my Taurus, my beautiful Tauruses out there. Trust. The abundant universe will provide. You will be okay. You will get what you want. You will reach your goals. The universe is working for you. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that you might not see, but it is working for you. I promise. This reading is, like, so clear and just screams, like, hey, I'm sending you signs. Just trust me. Like, trust in divine detours. The universe will provide. It's all about trusting. And I feel like March, you will really get into that theme of learning to trust more, trust the universe more, trust, like I said in the beginning, remember you have those flashbacks and you're like, oh, now I know why that happened or is happening to me. So it's all about that trusting process and trusting in your life path, in your journey, the things that happen, the people you lose, the people you gain, all of that stuff. You're really learning to trust that. And I think it's such a beautiful thing. Taurus, I had such a beautiful, I just had such a beautiful time reading your cards. I'm obsessed. I love it. It's so amazing. I just feel like you guys have really you've gone through some change, and you're practical about it though. I feel like you're really just starting to activate things more. And I think another big message that I just want to drive home before we leave each other is the tower moment. Like, you activating those is never a bad thing. You're just activating your own intuition, and you just trusting yourself more and believing in yourself is actually activating those tower moments. And you're doing that in your own life. Think about it like that if you say you activate a tower moment where someone leaves your life or something, like, apparently, or I guess like to at first glance would be a bad thing, it's never a bad thing. You're doing that, you have that power, and you're doing that to yourself because that person was no longer needed or that thing no longer served you. So I just feel like that's a message some of you guys might need to hear. But I had such a beautiful time reading your cards. Taurus, I'm sending you so much love. Remember to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a more accurate reading. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.